वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. A very warm welcome to entire Sangat in today's talk. Our topic for today is power. In this world, we need power to change something. We need power if we want to change something inside. In this world, everyone is trying to earn more and more power. One another reason, our family, friends, neighbors, colleagues, maybe everyone is teaching we are not enough as we are, or I am not enough as I am. I need to change something. I need to go higher. I need some more power to earn more respect. If someone can see any kind of any power, it could be related to wealth, it could be related to politics, it could be related to physical power, or many more. There is only one Sahib Nitane Ka Taan. Here is just Lord, just Vaheguru, just God, who give us the same kind of respect and everything. God is a power, and whatever he has created, everything is powerful. It may be water, air, fire, everything is powerful. Everything has different kind of powers. So in this world, we have learned until unless we don't have any kind of any power, people may not respect us. It may related to any kind of any art or wealth. As everyone is telling us we are not enough, we need some power, so we are so much attracted to that. Abraham Lincoln said once, if you want to test a man's character, give him power. What does this mean now? Actually, many times, if we are calm, if we are humble, maybe not because of we are actually humble, we may don't have that kind of power at that time. There are many people, once they were in power, they killed millions and billions of people. They killed a lot of people. Even if we could able to kill someone, if we could have that kind of power, when we may have did it. So a lot of people, we say, once they got some power, he is now a different man, he has changed. Maybe that person was always like that, he was just waiting to get some power. So power shows the real character of someone. For anyone, the one who is calm, they can be calm even after getting power. Guru Gobind Singh Ji, he had a lot of power, enough wealth, but still calm. Guru Nanak Sahib Ji is calm. Guru Arjan Sahib Ji is calm. We can see many saints. They were calm even once they were in power. So actually, power is like a test as well. So we may say power is a double-edged sword. It could be beneficial for someone, or it could be harmful as well. We cannot say always good about it. We cannot say we'll get some benefit from it. But yes, it could be harmful for someone. Because the moment we start getting more and more power, and if we don't know how to handle it, it will increase our ego as well. The more power, the more powerful we are, then there is more ego as well. So we will discuss different kind of powers in today's topic. One, power of wealth. Almost everything we can buy with power of wealth. Guru Gobind Singh Ji, he went to meet Bahadur Shah. He was son of Aurangzeb. So Guru Gobind Singh Ji went, he wanted to meet Guru Gobind Singh Ji, and Guru Gobind Singh Ji was there. With due respect, and to give more respect to Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the king came down from his throne and let Guru Gobind Singh Ji sat on it. But another person, he got angry from it. He was a preacher there, but then he felt even he did not get any chance to sit there. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji, he offered and requested Guru Gobind Singh Ji to sit on it. Then he asked Guruji, you are sitting on this throne. Do you have any kind of any power? Then Guru Gobind Singh Ji smiled and said, there is a power whenever and whatever your king says, everyone just follow it as a rule. If king is saying something, everyone is just following it. So this is also a power. Then he asked again, tum mein karamat hai kaun? Do you have any kind of any power? He said, this is the power of my king. Whenever and whatever my king is saying, everyone is just following. So this is the power of my king. I want to know what is your power. That Guru Gobind Singh Ji showed him a gold coin. And Guruji said, everyone is just running behind money. Everyone is spending a lot of time, energy, lot of efforts to get more and more money. Money is also a power. It is running the entire world. People are just dying for it and killing people for money. Everything, almost everything we can buy with this money. It's power. Then again he smiled. He said, this is a power of wealth. Everyone is putting a lot of efforts. Even we have almost 10 hours, 15 hours, 8 hours. We are able to give every day to earn some money because we know the power of wealth. We know we can buy a lot of things with this wealth, with this power. So the more money we have, the more powerful we will be counted, and the more powerful we will be counted, we'll get more respect. In Punjabi, there is a proverb says, Jide ghar dane, ode kamle vi siane. Jide ghar dane, the one who have enough money, ode kamle vi siane, which means even a fool person will get a lot of respect if he is having enough money. This is a power of wealth. So we are much aware about this wealth. We are much aware about the power of wealth. That is why we are ready to give a lot of time, efforts. And sometimes people just put their life on a risk to get money. Sometimes they feel wealth is more important than their life as well. They put their life on risk for certain amount of money. It happens. We know the power of wealth. So we'll not go much detail. We'll not go in much detail about it because we are already aware about it. As Guru Arjan Sahib Ji says, we can buy almost everything, but not everything. There are few things that we cannot buy with the power of wealth. Maybe that is related to compassion, related to religion. Guru Sahib mentioned while giving the example of one of the most richest person ever. रावण होते सो रंक नह, जिन सिर दीने काट रावण. The story says his mahal, his bungalow was made by gold. Even today we cannot find any house or any bungalow which is made by gold, but he had, according to a story. So Guruji is giving the example of that person who was the one of the richest person ever. Ravan hote so rank nahe. Rank means poor. Ravan, he was not a poor person, but still, why he was ready to cut his head? There was something that he could not able to buy with money. That indicates, it is just giving us the idea. If that person whose mahal, even bungalow is a small word according to that, his mahal was with gold, Lanka was of gold, still he was ready to cut his head. He was ready to be beheaded. Definitely he was looking for something that he could not able to get with the money. So power of wealth is there. I would like to tell Gurbani, Guruji, or I am not condemning these powers at all. I'm not saying wealth is not important, but wealth is not everything. We can buy almost, but not everything. Let's go ahead. So power of wealth is there, and almost everyone is aware about that power of wealth. So we have enough time. One another power that can be related to power of wealth. We may say it's a subtype of power of wealth because it is also related to wealth as well. Power of beauty. According to this website that you can see on the screen, they have mentioned till 2025, everyone is trying to looking more and more beautiful. There are a lot of products available for the skincare related to eyes, ear, nose, cheeks, everything. So a lot of products are there. And one idea I was reading somewhere, they said almost 1/3 to 1/4 of actual wealth is related to beauty products. Almost 1/3 to 1/4. So even they are saying till 2025, revenue could be 177 billion US dollars. So we can say that's huge. Almost now also it's more than 100 billion dollars. Yes. So it is increasing day by day because the power of beauty is there. Everyone gets attracted with beauty. This beauty could be physical beauty. This beauty could be the natural beauty or the beauty of nature. If we see beautiful things in the nature, beautiful trees, flowers, we just got stunned, amazed, dumbfounded. We're just looking at it for a long period of time. So beauty also attracts people. Power of beauty is there. We may get more respect. We may get some more attention. We're looking for more name or fame. It may help. But then, Keta Tan Swalyo Roop, Guru Nanak Sahib in Japji Sahib. Guruji is also telling us, there is someone who is so powerful and so beautiful. Beauty attracts. Guru Nanak Sahib is also telling, Keta Tan, Tan means power. A lot of power is there. God is a power. Everything has power. Water have power, air have power. They can destroy a lot of things. They can make a lot of things. Keta kan swalyo roop. So power and beauty. How to explain it? Guru Nanak Sahib is also giving reference to that power. And then power of politics. Here, a lot of people are trying to get power of politics because they feel this is a power from where we can get a lot of other powers as well, or we may control other things, maybe related to wealthiest people. And power of politics is there, as we just mentioned about Guru Gobind Singh Ji's story as well, we were mentioning. So Guru Gobind Singh Ji told him at that time about the power of wealth. Then Guru Gobind Singh Ji told him about the power of politics, as whatever your king says, everyone is following. Everyone is ready to follow. So power of politics is there. Whatever he say, everyone is bound to follow, have to follow. If someone is going against, they just give different kind of treatment to that person. So power of politics, and then there are a lot of books about it. 48 laws of power, power of now, 7 rules of power. Then religious people also wrote a lot of things about power. Vairag Shatak by Partri, they wrote one another book related to power as well. One book from religious point of view, one book from political point of view. So political power is known as an outer power. So because everyone like to control. So this is also a power. Then physical power. This is also a power with that people are getting inspired. People are getting attracted. We can get more respect, a lot of things, a lot of benefits we can get from it. Even we can see a lot of kinds of competitions are there where they show their physique and they get enough money sometimes according to if someone is looking for powerful people, those who are physically so fit and fine, so they also get different kind of jobs with good salaries. Even sometimes some bodyguards are getting enough money, even in Indian currency, in crores. So physical power is also there. A lot of people are aware about it. We are working on it. We are taking care about it. And yes, we are dedicating our life to this power as well. Fifth, last but not least, knowledge is power. This power is also very important. Or we may say the power of knowledge helps us to understand, to gain all other kinds of power as well. Knowledge is much needed, and sometimes people are getting a lot of knowledge and they are not trying to help society. Maybe they are using their brains to destroy society, to harm people. So knowledge is a power. Intelligent people, those who have enough knowledge about products, about things, about science, about art, about anything. Knowledge could be divided into any different parts. Then they are using their power to rule the people, to kill the people. That is also a power. Knowledge is also a power. Now, every power is there, different kind of powers. But from where these all powers are coming, Guru Gobind Singh Ji is mentioning. Pratham Pagati Simar Kya. The meaning of Pagati is Shakti, means power. Whenever Guru Gobind Singh Ji is starting, this Bani. Firstly, he is mentioning about the Lord, the One. Pratham Pagati Simar Kya. Guru Nanak Laite Aaye. So Nanak is after, Pagati is first. As we were discussing about the story of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. The moment when Guru Gobind Singh Ji told to that Sayyid, you have seen the power of wealth. You are aware about the power of politics. At that time also, Guru Gobind Singh Ji mentioned, and then he put sword, showed his sword to everyone and to him as well. The one who was asking, what's your power? The moment Guru Gobind Singh Ji showed his sword, everyone was silent. Pin drop silence. They got shocked. What happened? Then Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, I have given this power to my Sikhs, to all my Singhs, where your power of wealth, your power of politics also felt weakened. They also was maybe a little bit weak in front of this power. But then Guru Gobind Singh Ji is telling us from where he is getting all the powers. Pratham Pagati Simar Kya. Pagati means Shakti, Pagati means power. God is a power from where all powers are coming. So now we discussed a bit about the powers. And these powers are double-edged sword. Helpful and not helpful. So if we have knowledge, make sure we are creating something, we are not destroying something. We need to make sure about it. Mat honde hoye iana, taan honde hoye nitana, an honde aap vaddaye, ko aisa bhagat sada hai. Now what happens, as we discussed about different kind of powers, powers of politics, powers of wealth, different kind of powers. Once we are able to get any kind of any power, it could be related to knowledge. Knowledgeable people are so egoistic. Once we get power, we get more ego as well. So ego is just like used for ourselves. So that is why Guruji is telling, teaching us, mat honde hoye iana, taan honde hoye neta. Mat honde. Even if you have the power of knowledge, you are so wise, you have so much knowledge about things, still simpleness, still humbleness is needed. The moment when Bhai Nand Lal Ji, he went from one place, from Arab to Anandpur Sahib. He went there because the ruler, he was just planning to kill Bhai Nand Lal Ji. So someone told him, because he was very intelligent. Bhai Nand Lal Ji was one of the very intelligent person of that time. He was the greatest poet. So ruler just wanted him to convert, or he said, we may kill him. Aurangzeb said it. So then his relative told him, you may go to Guru Gobind Singh Ji's place, Anandpur Sahib. There is a place where you will be completely safe. He said, okay. Bhai Nand Lal Ji left Arab, went to Anandpur Sahib, Punjab. Sat next to Guru Gobind Singh Ji, bowed down, fold his hand, prayed. Guru Gobind Singh Ji asked, where are you from? Why you are here? Then he mentioned, he gave his introduction. He said, I am a wise person. I am a greatest poet. I am so intelligent. My thoughts are so deep. I write so beautifully. and I'm the greatest poet. But just wanted to save my life, so I am here. So what can I do for you? Is there any service? Is there any seva for me that I can do? Because he knew Guru Gobind Singh Ji is fond of poets. There were more than 50 poets in Guru Gobind Singh Ji's time. So he thought he may get the same kind of position of a poet. So he introduced himself as, I have a lot of knowledge. I'm an intelligent person. So what can I do here? Then Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, very good, good to hear. Now go to Langar Hall and start cleaning utensils. It was unexpected. He mentioned, I'm an intelligent person, and Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, go and wash utensils. But later he became so humble and told his family, it was my ego that I was cleaning. I was not cleaning utensils. There was much ego inside me, and I was thinking I'm so intelligent. But I forgot. God is the one who was giving me some knowledge. So I'm not cleaning the utensils. I'm cleaning my ego. I'm cleaning my heart. I'm cleaning my mind from the ego. So having more power creates more ego as well. We need to take care about it. That is why we are saying power is a double-edged sword. We need power for creation as well. If we want to help someone, if we have the power of wealth, we can help a lot of people. If we have power of politics, we can take care of society. Power is good and power is bad. Mat hondi hoye iana. Even if we have power of knowledge, but still be humble. Tan honde hoye na tana. Even if you are so powerful with your physique, still be humble. An honde aap vandai. It's so deep. Anhonde aap vandai. Even if you don't have something, still you need to share. It sounds contradictory. If I don't have something, then how can I share? If I need to share something, I must have that thing. But Guruji is telling, Anhonde, even if you don't have, aap vandai, still share it with others. Now we may feel like what Guruji is telling us. How can I share if I don't have? Anhonde, aap vandai. Even if you don't have anything, at least we could have the thought of sharing. People are there, those who have everything almost of this world, still they are not ready to share anything with anyone. Even if some people I have seen, they are not able to help their family members, even their brother, sister. First thing and most important thing is sharing should be there in our mind. This is the real benefit of power. Use your power to share things, not to steal. Steal or share, up to us. Give or take, up to us. If you have that mind, yes, I want to share, I want to help, at least that mind is possible. If we don't have money to share, we can share the wisdom, we can share values, we can share virtues, as we share vices. We are sharing dirty thoughts with others. We can share good thoughts with others. We may bring our friends or someone to drink or take alcohol, but we may help our friends or family to visit Gurdwara Sahib, to any temple. Possible. So thought, it's about thought. We must have that kind of thinking. I want to share, I want to help, I want to support. And this is true. Being wealthy is different. Being rich is different. A richest person could be poor. It's possible. And a beggar can be rich. It's also possible. Because if we have thought to share, if we have mind, if we have clear intention, if I'll get something, I'll share it with others. I'll just share, just reminded me a short story of Sukrat. Someone came to him. He was about to die. After a few days, because ruler just told them, give poison to him. We don't need this guy. It happens. We'll discuss someday later in detail. So one person came to him and he asked, I want to know what is the height of sharing. Vandan di had ki hai. What is the height of sharing? Now, at that time, Sukrat did not have anything in the jail that he could share it. He was just waiting. He said, I'll show you. Just sit down, be with me for an hour. After 1 hour, a person came and gave him one piece of bread. One piece of bread was given to Sukrat. The moment, after some time, he was about to die. And then that piece of bread Sukrat gave to the person, the one who was there to meet him. He said, you may have it, I'll have it later. Then that person just ate that piece of bread and said, yes. Then Sukrat said, I got this piece of bread after 2 days. I was hungry. I did not have anything. But the moment you came here and you told me you did not have anything, you did not eat anything from today morning, and you were feeling hungry. He mentioned in the beginning. He mentioned that person, yes, I did not have anything. I'm feeling hungry, but I'm here to meet you. After that, I'll go and have something. The moment Sukrat also did not have anything, but he have a thought, he is angry or he is hungry. As soon as I'll get some food, I'll give it to him. He had a thought. Later, he got a piece of bread and that also he shared. Thought is must. We will get chances to share any power. Maybe we may help other people with, if we are in power related to politics, related to physical power, related to wealth, knowledge, but thought should be there to help someone, not to destroy. This is the actual real use of power. Ko aisa pagat sadai. If someone is like this, for me, Guruji is saying, he is such a devotee. The one who have knowledge, still calm. The one who have power, still polite. The one who don't have anything to share, but he have thought to share. This kind of people are real powerful. I'll just share another example and we'll go ahead. In the beginning, we started with a quote, with some thoughts. Society, our friend and family are here. Those who are telling us to change something. We are not enough as we are. We need to change. So we need some power. We need some dominance. We need to control other people with different kind of power, which is much needed. We are not enough as we are. If we are just thinking to get power, to get name and fame, we may say it is very ugly. This is not the real beauty of power. I'll just share one example and we'll go to the next point. One father called his daughter, who was holding 2 apples, in two hands and said, "My lovely daughter, may I get one?" Children have this habit. It's so rare if they are ready to give. Mostly they are ready to take. So this child was like this. Not every child, but yes, the story that we are sharing. What she did, she ate both apples. She bite on first apple, then on second, and smiled and said, "I know now you will not eat it. Now you will not have it." His father just smiled and, okay, all right. Then she called another daughter. She was also holding two apples and said, "May I have one?" Another daughter, what she did, firstly, she did first bite on first apple, then again she bite on the second apple. Then father felt so bad. He said, "What they are doing?" But then another daughter, she said, "This apple is more sweeter. Kindly eat this one." Action was same. First daughter did. She did so that father will not eat it. Another also did the same thing, but she just tested and said, "This apple is more sweeter. Kindly eat this apple, my father." So this is what happens. We are not enough as we are. We need some power. Yes, we need. We are not enough as we are. We are just like a seed. We need more power to be a tree. We are here to be a tree. We have a journey from a seed till tree. We need some power to grow. We need power to be flowering. So everything is there. Intentions makes huge difference. Power was having with Guru Gobind Singh Ji, power was having with Aurangzeb. Although power was having with Adolf Hitler, power was having with Maharaja Ranjit Singh, but it's huge difference in their life. So how do we deal with the power? Every flower is different. So every person is different. Whenever we are getting, power is needed for survival. Definitely, we need some knowledge, we need some wealth, we need good physical health. If we are not healthy, cannot survive. Sometimes we need some position, some rank. Political power doesn't mean to just political power, I'm saying. It could be related to any rank, any position, wherever you have something that you are controlling. So we just need to think, power is there. Are we like that first person, those who just bite on the both apples so that another person could not eat? Or we have some different intentions? We can use this power as double-edged sword. We just need to think, we need to earn the power. We are not enough as we are, but make sure someone else may not able to tell you. We need to think, are we using our powers? Everyone has some power at some point, maybe related to their work, in the society. Everyone is able to help, everyone is able to support, and yes, definitely we can be the one, those who are richest without being wealthiest. This is possible as Sukrat was. It is possible as Kabir ji was. Kabir ji, whenever someone was coming to his house to get food, although he was not able to survive it properly, still he was sharing it. Sometimes mother used to get angry to him as well. Political power was there with Maharaja Ranjit Singh, but he helped everyone, he supported everyone by every possible way. Whenever the people was not able to get enough grain, story comes, whenever Maharaja Ranjit Singh ji, he was holding grain and going to poor people's house by changing his clothes. Physical health, is needed, as Hari Singh Nalwa was so physically fit, but he saved Maharaja Ranjit Singh's life from a lion by killing. So he used his physical power to save, to grow, and knowledge is there. Gurbani is a knowledge. Sometimes we are using Gurbani Panktis to show off to the people. Sometimes we are just reciting Gurbani. We are using knowledge just to tell another person that you are not as knowledgeable as I am. We are on the wrong path. Knowledge is the one whenever we are becoming more calm. Knowledge is needed to bring more peace, more humbleness, not to create more and more ego. So once again, I'll end up with the same sentence. Knowledge is double-edged sword. We need it. It matters how we use it. So now I request to entire Sangat. So if you get any thought, definitely, I'm sure you got many thoughts about, or maybe definitely got many personal experiences. I want you to share with all of us so that we all can get some benefit. We all can learn from you, and we all are looking for some feedbacks and suggestions, and you may share your critical point of view, if any, if you think like what else could be added. So feel free to share your views and thoughts, or request you to all. Now I'm giving you the option. You can unmute yourself. So don't feel shy. Don't be shy. Kindly share your point of views with all of us. So thank you very much once again for joining, for giving your precious time. And we all were here to discuss about Gurbani and Guruji. Thank you very much once again. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh Ji. Hanji, you can unmute yourself, anyone or everyone. Don't be shy, please. Kindly share your views. Yes, Harcharan ji, you are unmuted.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Fateh Ji.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh Ji.
Okay, I think basically we have to shed our hankar. Our hankar, I think, is the biggest barrier to our goodness. And when we have goodness without this defect of hankar, which Guruji keep on telling us, "Kaam karo log hankar no enu shadna, te guna nu tarna, te guna da ye apan fir saanj karni hai na." So if we are able to eradicate what Guruji has told us and taught us, I think it's out that the little girl who we showed the story about the apple, who tasted the other girl who was more, she tasted the apple and gave the daddy the sweet one. Similarly, we have a story where the Pingli, the Pingli, I think, if I don't get into the right story, when Krishna was supposed to come to the village, and she was so fascinated with the love for Krishna Maharaj at that particular time, and she was tasting all the cherries, and in fact, she was tasting a cherry, biting a cherry, and with a spit and things like that, giving it to the Lord Krishna to take, and Lord Krishna was enjoying it. Because he was not looking at the spit, because Lord Krishna was already also intoxicated with the love that she was showing. And he was saying, like, this is sweet, yes, this is sweet, this is, but it's still, dirty, But nevertheless, because where there is love, there's no dirt anymore. Because the purity comes in. When the purity comes in, everything, even here, as I said earlier, we started with the fact that apna hankar, jab apna hankar nikal gaya, we have the beauty shines in us. We don't realize this. We put forward, we can still have a very good car, we can still have a very good house, we can still have everything what we want. But when we have that no hankar in that, we are willing to give a lift to the beggar, or we are able to give to we are able to help any victim on the road, whatever it is, and we are able to go down and on our knees and help them. So basically, I think that, as you said earlier, the power is there, but the power shines more when we have this parda of hankar eradicated from our mind. So this is what I want to share. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Fateh Ji.
Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Thank you very much for your contribution and sharing another good story with all of us. Thank you very much for joining. Hanji, Hanji, any other Sangat member who wants to add or share something? Anything? I'm sure you all have some views or got some thought. You're just being shy and not sharing it. So I just request you all. So don't be shy. So please share it. Hanji. Anyone? Yes, Kartarji, you are unmuted. Please.
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह मास्टर जी
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा।
Power. I like your first quote that you started with, that if you want to test a man's character, give him power. True, because that is the reflection of the person. When you have power, then you dare to show your confidence, your daringness, your willingness to talk out. That is your power. But without power, then you become weak, you become meek. And then those who have power, they will try to bully you, they will try to step on you. So there are many people who are like that because they use their own power in the wrong way. So I understand when you said that, especially when you talk about knowledge, when we got knowledge and we have the power, is it like the double-edged sword? Is it to harm and destroy, or is it to save, guide the wrong to the right? Power also, I feel, this is me talking for myself. I think the first person who had power over me was my parents, because they were the one who control me, guide me, tell me what to do and what not to do. That was power. Then power came in school when the teachers tell you what to do and not to do. Then power came during working life where you have to listen to the boss. And power came when you start voting because you have to follow government rules. If not, you will be punished. So that is also all power which comes into what you were talking about: wealth, political, beauty, knowledge, physical power. Beauty also, yes, when you have beauty, suddenly you become so arrogant because you think your beauty is the one that is attracting people. But we forget to realize beauty is only skin deep. It is the inner beauty that we should look at. So having power is to see how great we are compared to others. That is also power. And power can also make you feel motivated, make you feel very capable. But at the end of it, I think we must understand we all have power. It's just that we don't know how to use the power, we become weak. But if we know how to use the power within us, then we will know our self-worth and our self-knowledge. I like the last part where you said God is power. And the last part where you said that even if you don't have, you still do share with others. The thought of sharing is also power. It depends on you and you yourself. It is all within yourself, how you want to use your power. Thank you very much, Master Ji. It was a wonderful subject and very knowledgeable. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kartar Kaurji. You are also very knowledgeable. Every time you share a lot of points with all of us. So we all are getting a lot of benefit whenever you speak. So thank you very much and hope to see you in upcoming lectures as well. Thank you very much, Kartarji.
Thank you, Master Ji.
Hanji, SBK is here. I can't see read your name. So you're unmuted. Would you like to share something, Ji? I'm sorry, cannot hear you clearly, actually. SBK is, I can read your name, so, but cannot hear you clearly. Okay, and Anita ji also shared her thought. Yes, it's not important how much you have. It's not that much important, but are you willing to share? That is actually important. So yes, Agreed with you, Anita ji. Thank you very much for sharing. Yes, any other Sangat member who wants to add or share something, ji? Hanji Kuldeep ji.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Today's topic is a very thought-provoking topic. And I liked the way you related it to Gurbani and put it in perspective. You know, what Kartar Panji said was also very, very good and a lot of thoughts to think about. I particularly liked your statement about power being a double-edged sword. Indeed, it is. It is thought-provoking because if we reflect on ourselves, then we begin to ask ourselves, how are we using our power? All of us have got some kind of power within us or other, you know, and how are we managing this power? Are we aware of this power? So it's a reality check, this lecture that we are having today. It is a reality check for us to realize and execute, to be able to understand ourselves, how we can apply this power, whether it's to be destructive, whether it's to be helpful. So very, very pertinent statements you have made. It reminds me also of Pailalo and Malkapago, and how Guru Nanak Sahib Ji revealed, you know, the power of humbleness, the power of sharing, the power of honesty, the power of truthfulness. So yes, power is indeed a double-edged sword. And your Gurbani statement, you know, how should we act in the presence of power? We all, you know, remember these kind of statements. Absolute power corrupt absolutely. So someone who has absolute power can destroy everything for everybody. If you look at nature as well, you look at fire. Fire is a good servant but a bad master.
Exactly.
Even water, you know, water is also a good, the ocean, the water in the ocean is so important for life, for, you know, yes, for life, for all the fishes and beings in the water. And outside the ocean, it is so much needed for life. But when there's too much of it in the wrong place at the wrong time, it can be really destructive. So it is a reminder for me to be very mindful that if I have some power, whether it be, you know, power of knowledge, power of all the powers you had, you know, outlined, then how will I use this power? Will I be using it for a benefit only to myself or to others? So I think it was a very good reminder of the, you know, of ourselves in this lecture, is to be very mindful, is to be humble, is to be helpful, you know, kirta karni, naam japna, phir vand ke shakna, and be a support for everybody else, be sharing, be caring, be compassionate. Because power has got this danger. Power is equivalent to greed, power is equivalent to ego, and then that power is going to be destructive. So this tukka which you had, you know, reminded us about, mat hunde hoye iana, taan hunde hoye nitana, an hunde aap vandai, teko aisa pat sadai. I think these are wonderful quotes, beautiful reminders of how we should be, what we should be, and just remember that you know, use the power for the betterment and not for destruction and not for self-purposes. Beautiful lecture, very, very thought-provoking, and a good reminder of what we should be and how we should be. So Gurdwara somehow always has got these beautiful, beautiful reminders of us as human beings. And the other beautiful example you gave us is for us to be a tree, starting from a seed, you grow up to have so much power. And yet the tree gives shade, the tree gives fruits, the tree gives shelter, the tree gives food. So even though it has so much power, it is still so giving and still so sacrificial. So it's a beautiful example that we had. Thank you very, very much. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki
Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh Ji. Thank you very much, Kuldeep Ji. Very beautifully you summarized as well and share your point of views. And thank you very much for your feedback. So really appreciate. Thank you very much for your contribution, Kuldeep Ji. Sorry. Yes, Jagjit Singh Ji, you are unmuted.
Good evening. Power is essential if it is utilized for the benefit of mankind and for following the Guru Granth Sahib. Unfortunately, in today's world, we have heard power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Very good examples in history. Don't talk about history. Even today, you look at Putin, what is he doing? You see, these are signs, and nobody can control him. One man trying to take over other parts of other countries. So this is very important, that while power is essential, but if we do not use it for the purpose of helping fellow human beings and following the path that why Guruji want us to follow, then it comes to naught. So what you have brought up is very essential, the various facets of power. All these are very essential. If you don't have power, nobody listens to you. You become meek. And very often you are suppressed. And this is exactly what is happening in Russia and Ukraine now. So I feel power is essential, provided it is utilized for useful purposes, as you have pointed out. Share, care, show compassion for others, and then your power becomes useful. Otherwise, it's a dagger in your heart. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you very much, Jagjit Singh Ji, for your beautiful words and explaining and elaborating it, or making it just a short summary. Thank you very much. Yes, Sahib Nitaniya Katan, God is with us even if we have or even if we don't have power. Sahib Nitaniya Katan, Guruji is always with us. So thank you everyone. Now I request you all kindly unmute yourself. Let's all say Gur Fateh together. So once again, thank you everyone for joining. So we'll meet next week with another topic. So by grace of Vaheguru Ji. So let's all say all together, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Thank you everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you very much.
Master Ji.
Thank you.